Episode 76. The Man, the River, the Girl. It was in 1965 that Father Joseph gave me this wonderful book, Zen Flesh, Zen Bones, published in 1958 and written by a man called Paul Reps. And so I was introduced to the idea of Japanese koan. Some are very short, such as, what was your face before you were conceived? Or does a dog have Buddhahood? To which the sound is a loud bark, I think. And there are various other ones. What do you do if you meet the Buddha on the road? You kill him. And you're left with these enigmatic sayings. But some are short stories that really are very ponderable and do make sense in a Western context as well. And this is one of my favourites. Right. There are two Zen monks walking back to their monastery, and they had the rule, perhaps devised by themselves or perhaps by their superior, that the walk back should be done in complete silence. So they were journeying along and it began to rain heavily. So badly so that the pass was flooded by the rain. Well, there was a small river, and beside the pass, at the river's edge, stood a young geisha girl. And without hesitation, one of the monks went up to her and said, "Hello, dear, can I help you?" She said, "I cannot cross the river. It is too deep for me and I will die. Can you help me?" And he said, "Of course I can. Allow me to carry you across." So she agreed. He picked her up, carried her through the water, put her down on the other side. They did gassho together, and then he waited for his friend to cross. Nothing was said. The two monks carried on in silence, and the geisha girl went her own way. Only when they got back to the monastery and had introduced themselves to the abbot there and could now speak, it was only then that the monk who hadn't spoken turned on the one who had helped the girl and said, "You are a disgrace. You knew that we were forbidden to talk to people. You knew that we should not consort with anyone, particularly not an attractive young geisha girl. You knew all of this, and you went ahead and carried her across the river. You call yourself a monk? It's disgraceful." And the monk replied, "Oh, my brother, I only carried the girl across the river. You have been carrying her ever since." Blessings on you and those you love.